Okay, so we're back to actually the read part. You guys are gonna have to come closer for this. So just so back up, but you can be on me. So just so like what we did, right? Overview. So when we did Nigel's mass film, right? We showed how we were on two audio and video. We spliced in between the cuts by cut and split. We highlight and we delete by moving tracks. We move the scenes around, and we also deleted the audio file when needed to. We also needed to be able to. He had a finger in the shot at one point, and we tried to get rid of the finger with a cutaway, which we did find. But then Michael suggested that we just crop the shot, which was a very good suggestion, which we did do. So we both have a cutaway and a crop of the shot, and we cut about a minute of the mask. Then when we did Sean's film with Lost Highway, we actually had a scene where we had too much room tone, where we had the hum of a machine, so we had to cut the audio. But what was good about the film was that he didn't have a lot of dialogue, so we cut a scene where we took out the audio and we replaced it with a bed of music that we just chose nervous piano as a nice creepy little tone of music. But then what we were able to see was in tone and tension, when do the characters move? When do they look at each other? When do they turn? And so we were able to see that by trial and error, right? We cut, we look, we cut, we look, didn't we? And so with Nigel's film, he said, okay, I want to cut it here where the girl's still in the room, and then cut it when she's walking down the hallway. He was able to see that that didn't work. So then he had her leave his shot, which a lot of directors don't do. So at least he covered himself by doing that, and the shot worked better, didn't it? Right? So boom. Now then when we come here to Alan's film, where we're looking at the Blade Runner, the effect was already put onto it, but he was able to actually see the effect files, that everybody could see that there's a lot of different choices. And everything again is trial and error as far as what choice is going to be. Fog, rain, smoke, cloud. They have it just like that. Light rays, lightning, they have all those different kind of effects. These files that come down the side here are all effect files. Then over here we have text files, and we have all different forms of text files that is for another time to examine. But this is my favorites that I've been using for the visual grammar course and stuff like that. And obviously, typing letters is very simple, but it's just about which ones I'm going to do, right? And all of that. These particle files, which is still the same thing, again, nice little visual effects and stuff. I don't know why they have this love of airplanes going on here, but that's crazy. Hey, what are you going to do? Another particle effect file, where again I like these things for opening and stuff like that. What happens here is when you come back up to here, again with this bin box, you have all these other different things like in media content. You have like backgrounds that you can actually put on, right? Most people wouldn't do this because it feels kind of amateurish the way it is, but it just gives you a choice of different backgrounds if you wanted to have like different effects. I like this technology one. But the main simple ones are color boards. You could change like the colors. And this is mainly like for text or backgrounds like title sequences and everything. What I also do here is that you can change the size of these. Like I use that a lot with my Essential podcast show, where I'll take a red or a blue and I can actually squeeze it and stuff.
You mean squeeze?
Meaning I can like make it whatever size I want to make it.
Oh, I see.
It's a color board. So like if I just wanted to put a color pattern in a scene, like I could put a rectangle or a square or a bar, and that's what I mean. I can make it any size. I'm going to show you that right there, right now in a second. So the last thing I want to show you is modify, which I didn't get to. Okay, that's fine. I got to go to media content. That's fine. So like modify is the one where you sort of chroma keying and everything. first of all, I think it was really genius of you. I don't know why you came up with it, but maybe because you're a genius. But when you brought that map and you put it on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Because that's in the film.
Oh.
Yeah. So the original director was a genius.
I think you mean to say it was completely intentional.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
In the film, he was going to take a bike trip around Europe.
Yes, I know. I got it. But it was great because you ended up in a room with plain white walls and everything, and I thought you put that there to break it up, and I'm hoping that you could see that it looked broken up. But hey.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is what Sean saw. So when you ask me how you change the signs, like say like the color board, well, what happened is like with Modify, this is where we do all the chroma keying and stuff. So the main thing here is maintain aspect ratio. Right? You turn the maintain aspect ratio off. So that way you can control the scene, like you can control the size of it, move it around, and do all this kind of stuff to it. Right? You know, not like you would do that with this, but I do this with the color boards and all that.
Looks like a weird transition.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, when you take off the aspect ratio, because if you shoot it at 16:9, and what happens is that it has to stay there. But if you take it off, uncheck it, then you can make it whatever you want. You can make it a square, you can make it small. What I like about that is that when I'm shooting green screen, that's how you can make Giants and Ant-Man. Right?
Jesus.
That's how you can make people small, right? Like if you were doing the Atom, you can make Sean really small and stand on Alan's shoulder by doing just that effect.
Chase, what aspect ratio is it best for filming?
Right. So there's two main ones, which is like
there's 4:8 and 16:9. Those are the only two I know.
16:9 is best because it's widescreen, but it's 4:3, isn't it? Not 4:8.
It might be.
Yeah.
They're just numbers.
Yeah, okay. They are just numbers. 69 is like the best because it gives you supposed to be the wider aspect. But the main thing about that, back to the maintaining aspect ratio, is with the chroma key, let's say for example, like with this for example, you just check that box, you grab the pen, right, and key that out. Now, what keying out is that like when you're dealing with white walls or whatever, all that kind of stuff, your last film, for example, is going to be a green screen film. So you're going to need to know all about this.
That is much better that way, isn't it?
Well, it is kind of.
I think so.
Makes it darker.
Yeah. It's up to you. I mean, we can leave it. But like the thing about it is that like what I was trying to say is that with a green screen film, you would shoot people in the green screen. You go to chroma key and you create whatever backgrounds. So this is your chance to do your version of Star Wars or whatever and all that other kind of stuff.
Chase, just to get around, so it's just that block. So if we clicked on there, all this wall would turn black as well, would it?
No. Because I clicked on this color. So what I did was I got the pen, I clicked on this.
Okay, we'll do it to that wall there.
Why would you want that?
I wouldn't. I just wanted to see.
Chroma key only works. Alright, chroma key only works with a monochromatic color. It has to be like that orange wall or white wall or, you know, that room. He could change the color of that wall or whatever and all that kind of stuff. But then we also have selective color tints as well. So like that's what I was doing with the other thing in the views. Like when I changed the wall into purple wall or instead of a blue wall.